starting to record. I'm trying to see it in the image, and I cannot see it in the image, so I'm pointing my finger at it. Right now, the 360 camera is pointing at my face. I'd like to include it in the capture, so I'm moving it down just a tad. Okay, now I'm going to move it so you can see my head as I'm dressing up for the job, and I'm documenting what I'm doing in an audit trail that expands inside the computer and outside. So far, I'm running the software inside the computer. One application is MSN Recorder Max, which is a screen recorder. A second application is Webcam Max, which is a webcam software. And this is all inside the computer. Then in addition to that, I'm going to run PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. And I'm going to make sure that it is set to 999 screens, which it does. Then I cancel it, and I start recording. Now, I have copied the video file name to the clipboard buffer, and now I want to edit and paste it on the screen. Oops. And I see that I forgot to copy it. So for that reason, I'm going to stop the current recording, don't upload it, but start another recording with the full screen. And I may turn the camera, the 360 camera, so it will be closer to seeing the screen. I select full screen. Then I'm going to copy the file name that MSN Recorder produces and paste it in my notes. Edit, paste. So right here, this is the file name. And then I want to edit as a comment to PSAR. So I click Add Comment, and I paste it in PSAR, Problem Step Recorder. And now I want to step by step build up the file name. So for example, I start with a log subfolder. Today's date is August 14, so I'm going to change this previous day from 13 to 14. The day of the week is Thursday, so I'm going to abbreviate it with capital T and lowercase h, period. And the time of the day is 8:48 a.m. So I'm going to revise the day that was there before to 8:48 a.m. Now, I'm dealing with a vanity phone number and a domain name that spells the word "the psycho." So I'm going to override the "with more biz" with the vanity phone number of the psycho. So the capital letter D, and then more is replaced by psych. Psych, period, co. So the domain name is the psycho. And I can put a 1 in front of it to indicate that this is also a vanity phone number. So I put the number 1 in front of it. Just to demonstrate, I'm going to line them up one after the other. So I'm going to start a new file name, a new line right now. And then this is equal to another new line that illustrates how I convert the letters of the domain name, the cycle, to its equivalent digits on the dial pad. So the word THE, is converted to 843. So 843 will be the area code. Then I delete the remainder, and the word psych is 77924. So 77924 period 26. So this is the remaining of the vanity phone number that is equivalent to the domain name, thepsych.co. The domain name is the psych, and the domain name extension is the .co. And then I delete the carriage return, so it is one sentence and will be one file name. Another thing that I would like to include is the video file name. So after I indicated the domain name with the vanity phone number and the domain name, I'm going to paste Control V, try to paste the phone number. No, I try to paste the video file name that I'm currently recording, and then the explanation of what I'm doing, which is foam letters and numbers add on a fishing hat, add on a bib, or a face cover, or a veil, or a mask. So I'm going to say on a bib, comma, face cover, we'll make it one word to save space, comma, veil, comma, and because instead of the word and mask, I'm just going to put in an ampersand or a plus sign. Let's put an ampersand, mask 360 sun protection design. Now I'm going to copy the entire string into let's see if I can keep the cursor to mark the whole thing. Copy the entire string with edit, copy, and then file, save as, and paste the new string. And it didn't copy the entire string, it copied only a part of it, because there is a carriage return in the middle here that I failed to delete. So I want to delete the carriage return and stack them next to each other just with a separator of a space. I might as well also insert .tx to indicate that this is a text type of file. And I'm going to mark it for copying again, and hope that this time I will copy the entire string and I won't miss anything. So edit, copy, file, save as, and now paste the new name, Control V, and now click save, and now it worked. So this is going to be my next file name, and I'm going to insert it at the very top of the file as the new file name, edit, paste, and file, save. And at this point I'm ready to save PSAR. So I'm going to, PSAR stands for Problem Step Recorder. I'm going to edit as a comment first to PSAR. So I paste it as a comment to PSAR with enter and then OK. And then I'm going to stop the recording, the current recording of PSAR, and save it. So I'm going to go stop, and then I'm waiting for the cursor to finish, and then I click the save button, and now I'm pasting the file name, Control V. At this point, I'm going to overwrite the log path with the psar.exe path. Psar.exe stands for Problem Step Recorder Executable, which is an app that is bundled with Windows 10 and 11. So I copy it to the clipboard buffer, and now I'm going to try to overwrite just the path to the log subfolder with the psar.exe subfolder. Control V. Now I got the complete string, which I'm going to try to copy it into a clipboard buffer before I save it. Oh, I forgot another thing that I forgot to do. I forgot to change the text to a .zp. So I'm putting in .zp to indicate that this folder, unlike the first one that was a text file, this is a zip type of file. So I abbreviate the zip with the .zp. Now I'm copying to the clipboard buffer and save it. And then I click the review additional details to see how many steps, what was the last step. And this last step was step number 99. This is an audit trail, as you can see, of a step-by-step, keystroke by keystroke, listing the steps, following by a screenshot, creating an audit trail of everything that I've done up to this point. And here is step number 38. It is dated and timed, and then says user left click on save Ctrl plus S, which is the control. Hold down the control key and press the S menu the S key to display the menu. Okay, so this is a printed audit trail, and it is compressed